We're live. Day 23, back on the food boat. Hey, real quick, the only thing that I need to, not the only thing, there's a lot of things I need to get figured out. The only thing I really need to get figured out at this very moment, though, is how do I get engagement up on the rewatch? There's like no comments on the rewatch. I mean, it's cool that a bunch of you hang out with me, and the ones that hang out with me, y'all are freaking amazing hanging out with me all day. But I need to figure out how to get that rewatch, the people that are not watching it live, because, like, I'll finish off the day, like yesterday, with like 250 views, and then it goes up to like 450 views, so like an extra 250 people log in and watch it, some portion of it, I'm not sure how much. But, like, how do I get engagement up? What am I doing wrong? Y'all love telling me what I'm doing wrong, so, just let me know. What I'm doing wrong right now is I'm sure the audio is hot. Huh? I'm sure the audio is hot. Day 23. Yeah, man, let's go. Let's go. The audio is hot. How come y'all aren't telling me this? Derek, you're asking way too much of us. You're asking us what we need to do to get the engagement up on the rewatch. You're asking, what's up, man? You're on the job? Well, I'm glad you're on the job. Glad somebody's working today. Yeah, I need to figure that out, right? I need to figure out how to get that engagement up on the rewatch. Eventually all this is going to become edited content, but I'm not going to make these go away either, right? So if somebody's finding me via the live stream, I need to figure out how to make that happen. Like, why does nobody comment? What do y'all think the best thing to do is? Huh? It's a little perplexing to me. God, this boat is so neglected. It's not even funny. Like, I'm looking at the growth, right? I got slimy green growth all over this thing. Oh, those are nasty. The barnacles too. Oh, man. 23 days without a trim motor. This is embarrassing, Derek. But I keep going. Must not be that embarrassing, huh? Yeah, we're off to a later start today, like always, on a Sunday. Got to go to church, got to do that whole thing. And then today we're just, I'm going to top off these jerry cans, put them in here, and then we're going to head to the fuel dock, fill the rest of this up, put these jerry cans filled again, and then we're going to move back to the Wappoo today. It's not going to be a long day today. I got to get the logistics figured out for the week. We've got Brett McKee. I got to send him a text here shortly to let him know what the plan is for tomorrow. He's already texted me this morning saying, hey, what's the plan for tomorrow, Derek? And it's like, Brett, I don't know. I don't know, man. Taking this day by day. We're 23 days into it. Got Brett tomorrow. Got Daddy's on Tuesday. We got Wednesday's probably going to be another short day. I'm not going to lie. Because Wednesday, Mariner can get his stitches out finally. And then Thursday, we got Graham. Friday, we got Jeff Allen back. And then Saturday, in case you didn't know, is Alfred, Andy, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Fishman Joe. We haven't gotten confirmation from him yet. We got John in here. We got Lindsay in here. We got Chrome. We got Amrak. We got Dave in here. And Burned all the way from Germany. Y'all, good morning. Thanks for hanging out. We're just going to go ahead and get heading to the fuel dock. It's going to take me a little while to get there because I don't move fast with this thing. Y'all know that. Let's start bringing in spuds. Don't like that. All right, that spud's up. Let's crank the motor. Let's bring that second spud up. Always a little fearful about these damn spuds. Are they going to break on me today? Have we solved the problem? Or what? Right? Always a little fearful about these spuds. Always a little fearful. So we're still at my buddy's dock. Gave him a little tour of the boat yesterday. We're going to get underway here in a second. We'll bring up this other spud here. It's coming up. All right, spuds are up, we're free. Let's back off the dock. Let me tune into the live stream myself so I can see what y'all are saying in the comment section. Good morning, everyone. Temporary 31 days. This is your job. That's what you're saying. You're on the job again today, hanging out with us. That's cool. Lindsay's healing up. Oh, Joe's laying on the couch healing. I got you. Joe needs to get pushed to come out here, right? Like, there's no reason Joe shouldn't come hang out with us. Hey, you! Y'all see that nice boat? Huh? See that nice boat? He's pulling the hell out of that tender, though, huh? Yeah, the group needs to get together. That's what I said. I mean, the only one we don't have confirmation from still is Joe. Joe's saying Alfred's yet to call him and give him an invite. Like, you got all sorts of stuff going on there. I don't know what that's about, but we are going to get bounced around pretty good today. I already feel it with all the boat traffic that's out. You know, I don't know how well you can see the movement going on. We're getting bounced pretty good. So I don't know if you can see the wake. But oh man. YouTube keeps censoring you. Rather go see him without. Good morning, Harley. Good to see you. We're just moving over to the fuel dock to take on some fuel and then head back over to the Wappoo. Tomorrow we're going to cross the harbor and we're going to go into Shem Creek and do shrimp and grits with Brett McKee. If y'all aren't familiar with Brett, go ahead and Google him. Brett's a pretty famous chef here in town as well. He's coming out. He's going to show us how to do his famous shrimp and grits. And then Tuesday we've got Daddy's. Wednesday is going to be low key because Wednesday I'm going to finally be able to take Mariner to get those stitches out. So we'll do something with Mariner on Wednesday. Hopefully, maybe back on the boat. I don't know. We'll see. Thursday we're going to do some stuff with Graham. He wants to do a catch, clean cook, not right. Crawl, walk, run, catch, clean, cook. He wants to do a catch, clean, cook on the boat. And then actually Friday, Jeff wants to do a catch, clean, cook on the boat. So the pressure's on because I'm not entirely sure what we can catch. Might see about maybe crab. We haven't done crab cakes, right? You know, maybe we'll do a crab cake. Maybe I'll text Graham and see if we just go after crab and clean them and turn them into crab cakes. Because we haven't done that, and that's a South Carolina thing, and that's a coastal thing, not just South Carolina, but I'd like to see what Graham's take is on it, and maybe not Graham, maybe we'll do Jeff, I don't know. But we need to get a crab cake series, we need to get a crab cake episode going for sure before we close out the month. And then Saturday is going to be Alfred, Andy, and Joe, hopefully. Beaches and sunsets. We got people dreaming of Keenies, dreaming of retirement. Good morning, Will. Good to see you. We're just going to slow cruise to the fuel dock today. Actually, we might, instead of going to St. John's Yard Harbor, might go to Ross. I've yet to go into Ross, but I think they got fuel now. So we might do that. We might just go to Ross and get fuel, because then that way we don't have to go past our turn to come back. Let's see if Ross will take, if their fuel dock's up and running. So yeah, we're just slow cruising right now, the Stono part of the ICW. Oh man. There's a little dolphin activity off the starboard side. I don't know if you'll be able to see them here in a second. Don't know if you'll be able to see them. I need to get cameras that are joystick control on this thing for sure at some point. So I can kind of stay at the helm and joystick the cameras for you. I know Andy achieves that with those little DJIs. They're having fun. Probably not going to see dolphin off the starboard side though. What we got going on? The stash is not here today. I'm guessing the stash is probably at the farm. That's his weekend thing with the wife and kids, right? Is to go to the farm. So that's my guess, is he's probably doing the farm thing today. I'm not hungover. I didn't drink. There were a bunch of drunks on the boat, but I didn't drink. I'm responsible for everything else going on around, right? And a good captain makes sure he stays hydrated and doesn't drink. That's how you get bad days on the water. I could I could anchor and drink, but I mean the other thing is too, Michelle. When you think about all this stuff, right? There was some guy yesterday who started walking to the barge, didn't realize how deep it was, so then he started swimming to the barge. And if it weren't for Katie saying, "Hey, somebody needs to help this guy," I mean, he was already a distressed swimmer by the time we pulled him out of the water. So, like, even when you're at anchor on a boat, it's really not a good thing for the captain to be boozing up. I mean, people like Alfred get great material from it. You know, the tremenda notas, as he likes to call them. You know, the totally hammered, totally plastered. I mean, you get great content out of that, but I mean, it's just not. Yeah, it's not the thing to be when people are like, "Oh man, I'd hate to see your liability." Man, my liability, the way you mitigate your liability is by staying sober, right? You know, it's very hard to sit there and say, "Man, the captain made a poor decision because he was blitzed," when he wasn't blitzed. You know, a lot of captains get in a lot of trouble that way. You know, I remember my dad as a young man. You know, my dad was a firefighter. My grandfather was a firefighter, and I remember asking Dad if he was like afraid of the fires. You know, because like that's a legit question to ask a firefighter. Are you afraid of the fires? You know, and it was like fear. It's more about respect. He's like, I respect the fire. I respect what it's capable of doing. I respect how things can get really dangerous really quick when they're already dangerous. And like that's the water, right? The water's the same way. You know, things can get really dangerous really quick. And if you're clouding your judgment with alcohol, I mean, I don't want to preach, but because there were times where Derek's been totally hammered. And I was younger Derek before I realized just how important it is to stay alert on a boat. People drown. People drown all day long. No, they don't. It's not that they don't know how to swim, right? I was a lifeguard through high school and into college. There's fully capable swimmers that can drown. I mean, we have sometimes the current here can be 6, 7, or 8 knots. I mean, if you're trying to swim somewhere like the Wappoo, you can get up to a 9-knot current. I don't care how freaking solid of a swimmer you are, that can freaking wear you out. You ask Stark about it. There was a couple years ago, I jumped in chasing after an inner tube. I got the inner tube, and I got to the freaking shore with the inner tube, but I wasn't swimming back to the boat with the inner tube or without the inner tube. I mean, I'm a good swimmer. and that water will humble you. When am I coming to Miami? I have a food show in Orlando in September. Obviously, the boat won't be there, but I'll get with Al, and maybe while in Orlando, I'll fly out of Miami and do some cooking at the landing again with him. I'll see, but I need to get to Miami again soon. This won't make it to Miami. If it makes it to Miami, it won't be till spring, and I don't want to commit to anything yet. I really, really, really would like to do Boca Bash at some point, but I don't see it happening. I mean, it really just depends on how well things go. I didn't know the month was going to turn out this great anyways. I mean, we're 23 days into it. We've been at the YouTube Partner Program now for several days. I didn't know this month was going to turn out the way it is. So, like, I really don't know what plans to make, right? I need to see how this edited content does. Well, Michelle, I don't know if I'm like, the sky is falling, oh, you're all going to die type of fear. But I definitely have a lot more respect for the water. I mean, Alex, the stash, there was a time when we were sailing and he threw something overboard, a piece of fruit. I think it was an apple, because apples float, right? So he threw an apple overboard just to show, like, as we were underway, how quick it would get out of sight. You know, like if you fall overboard, you could get lost at sea very easily, and that's what he wanted to show. Just wanted to show you the red marker. I don't know why. I just wanted to show it to you. Am I really going to end in August? I mean, the live streams, the daily live streams, yeah, I got to go back to work. I got to go back to work. And then I'll start putting out edited content, trickling out stuff from this month in an edited form, figure out all the stories I can tell from this month to build the channel. And then, I mean, I'll still do some live streams on the weekends. I don't know. I'd really actually like to maybe do daily live streams at the end of the day, maybe just kind of like a happy hour live stream. But if I do a happy hour live stream, I'm not editing video and putting edited video out. Oh, man, chat. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. You know, like I said, if I put out daily lives after work on August, because like, yeah, I work with restaurants, right? The restaurants are always busy. So like, it's always chaotic. You're always putting out fires, you know. And if I put out fires all day and then come out here and live stream, I'm not able to then put out edited content. And the edited content's what's going to grow the channel. You know, it's what I'm going to be able to put ads on and all of that stuff. So like, that's what I need to focus on in August, is that, and then we'll go from there. Going to the Keys. Listen, if I can take this thing to Miami, I can take it to the Keys. It's just a matter of I got to plan that all out. I got to look at fuel cost. I got to look at, like, really the best way to make that happen is going to be what? Is to stop at different places and cook with different chefs. So I got to see, like, how do I make that happen? And the best way to make that happen is going to be to put out good quality edited content that people consume at volume, so I can either A, make enough money off of AdSense, or B, get a big enough audience with enough eyeballs that I can then pursue some sponsors to help me build it out, help me get it underway, offset fuel costs and stuff like that. So that's, to me, again, that's the big thing, is like August is going to be all about that. August is going to be all about that. Like I know I said I'm going to Rockville, and I'm probably going to go to Rockville, but I got to see, because like if I go to Rockville, I'm wasting a whole weekend that I could be making good quality edited content. And I'm burning a lot of fuel. I got to get the bottom scraped, so I'm spending $500, $600 on a diver to get the bottom scraped. And I'm going to spend $500 in fuel probably, round trip. You know, it's like you got to sit there and you got to weigh those numbers out. And like I got to figure out what's best for the channel. And that's why, again, like today is going to be a slower day for me, because I'm going to move the barge, plan out the week, but then I got to start planning for August. I got to start planning for September and figuring out what those numbers look like. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, but I can't do that in front of the camera. I can't walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time. I got to go home, hop in front of the computer at the house. I got to get some sort of music mix going. Sometimes it's weird. Like when I had the dock building business, if I popped an Addy and I did EDM, I could work like 16 hours figuring things out. So I don't know. Why don't I do the bottom? Because you need a scuba set. What's up, Dr. Strangelove? Good to see you. Michelle types fast as hell. Like, I don't even know if, like, Michelle, like, when we meet in person, like, if you talk faster than you type, which most people do, I'm not going to be able to keep up with you. Not going to be able to keep up with you. Like, with the Latinos, yo entiendo un poquito, pero necesito más despacio, por favor, right? I understand a little bit, but I need you to talk slower. With Michelle, I'm going to need you to, like, stay, like, 3 sentences behind me. Like, I'm not going to be able to keep up. Like, I can barely keep up with you in the chat here. I do dive, Michelle. But when I dive, I don't bring my, like, I have my own fins and mask and stuff like that. But, like, the other stuff I rent, because I don't dive frequently enough to maintain all that stuff. Our waters here in Charleston, as you can see as we're driving by here, we have nice brown nasty water where you got to run way offshore to get the nice blue water. So like when I dive, I destination dive. I dive in the Bahamas, or I dive in Florida. Like I said, I can. Stark and I were talking about it yesterday. I can probably put a hookah on here and do some diving that way to clean the bottom. But the other thing is too is, I mean, you want a good wetsuit for the waters here. You want the gloves, you want all of that stuff. And I mean, recreational diving is different than diving on a 40-foot barge to clean barnacles and oysters off the bottom. Lots of bacteria. Exactly, Tiger. There's lots of nastiness. I mean, you see the divers, they come up with all sorts of stuff on them. Those guys do it for a living. They know what to do. They know how to protect themselves. It's just better to let them do it. Like if I was scraping soft growth, maybe. But those barnacles, those oysters, all that stuff, nah. Nope. That Nortec is a pretty boat. That Nortec is a pretty boat. They're all pretty, yeah. Yeah, there's really not too many ugly boats out there. Really not too many ugly boats out there. I think we're going to go to that marina you see up there, right? Ross Marine. It looks like they got a fuel dock now. I think I remember seeing it the other day. I don't remember if it, I know I remember seeing it. I don't know if it's opening soon or if it's already open. So we're going to try to see if we can get fuel here at Ross. Your boat's not too pretty, investor? I'm sure it is in its own way. Right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And it's not necessarily how pretty the boat is. It's the experiences that the boat opens up for you. It's a gateway. It's your gateway to the sea. Because no matter how bad your life sucks, if you're on the water, you're doing okay. You just got to maintain that positive mindset. What's up, Salty? Good to see you. Good to see you, Salty. You had a good time with Alfred when you went down to Miami? So Salty, is your son a programmer? What does your son do? Because Alfred said he was working on a game, right? Is he a programmer? Yeah, Alfred will roll out that red carpet for you. Alfred's really good with that. He's really good with giving you that first class treatment. He's developing games on Roblox. Gotcha. Well, I mean, only 12 doesn't mean much. I mean, the T9, what was it, the T89 Plus? I think you were what, probably 14 when you started messing with that and putting games on it and figuring that stuff out. So, I mean, good for him. Good for him. Am I a gamer? Of course I'm a gamer. Of course I'm a gamer. I'm more of a long-term strategy game than I am a first-person shooter game. But I mean, I did a lot of first-person shooting games back in the day. I just don't do them too much anymore. It's more survival or like Command and Conquer style games. I don't do too many of the Command and Conquer anymore either. It's more of a survival game. The Black Point game is pretty impressive, yeah. Unreal Tournament was the best. The technology's easy when you sit around, you got nothing to do but figure the technology out, right? But like the technology on a boat is far more complicated for my lizard brain for some reason, just because like there's so many different issues I got to figure out, right? I got to figure out the technology. I got a freaking trim motor that's out. I got to freaking scrape the stuff. I actually have a fuel pickup that's out. So it's like for me, like I said, my strategy, like I'm a strategy gamer. So my strategy is always like get moving and move fast. And then just make sure you stay moving. Um, so like a lot of times my friends will pick on me because like I get to the minimum level with stuff and I move and move and move. The benefit of gaming is you have the ability to restart a game. My brother hates that. Like if I don't get off to a solid start, I'll restart a game because I want to dominate the game. You know, like I'll like rather than playing a tutorial, I'll start the game, get my ass kicked, and then restart, and change some things, and then restart, and then change some things and restart. But like a lot of those games, I can beat on brutal now. I can like Civ. I can put it on the, what is it? Deity is the highest level. My friends will laugh at me. I'll do that without a freaking, you know. But I only do that when I'm on like actual Earth, and I know the terrain, right? Like I can go east or west and hit a coastline. I'm like, okay, I know what part of the world I'm in. A lot of that stuff too, you know what part of the world in based on your resources. So again, I'm taking out some of the unknown. Where like this technology and everything, there's so many freaking unknowns. There's so many variables that like, yeah, the technology should be easy for me in theory, but there's so many unknowns. Is my bro older or younger? I am the oldest. So, yeah, Fortnite's too young. Fortnite's too young. Most modern games rely too much on magic BS. Yeah. My new favorite game, and obviously I haven't played it at all this month, is this game called Empyrean Galactic Survival. So you start off wrecked on a planet, and you have to unlock technologies and everything. and you get hovercrafts, you get small vessels, you get capital vessels, all that stuff. You can explore the galaxy. And to me, I kind of laugh because, like, again, the way I've got this hodgepodge together is my exact way of gameplay, where, like, I'll get, like, a freaking crashed ship, turn it into something that just gets me moving, and then just keep going from there. And it's like my style of gameplay is my style of living. So hi, we're gonna see. Says now open. Ice and gas. Don't know what the current's doing. What's up, Sandy? Good to see you. No, I don't play out on the boat. I don't play out on the boat. Clark Island Marina. A little bit tighter quarters than I'd like to maneuver. A little bit tighter quarters. Got bummed some gas off you, bud? Is this all part of Ross then? Yeah. Trying to figure out the wind and the current. Yeah, just go ahead and bite her down. I'll pull that back in. The main question after always rafting up is where do my lines end up, you know? Oh man. All right. Gasolina, right?
You like sell stuff off this thing?
Well, it was a permitted kitchen at one point. When you see the little base that it's got sitting on there, it used to be on pontoons. Hamburgers, hot dogs, stuff like that. I bought it, used it for a couple weekends a few years ago to sell hamburgers and hot dogs. It was a pain in the ass. So I put it on a barge. Y'all actually launched this barge for me several years ago when I still had my dock building business. I put it on this barge, and then it no longer met the state requirements to be classified as a food boat, as a food truck. So now what I'm doing is I'm day 23 of a 31-day live stream building a YouTube audience.
Nice.
So what we've been doing is we've been going around cooking with different chefs, or on the weekends we just go raft up and I cook with friends and we go and invite people to come hang out and try the food. Like I sell food for a living.
That's food.
So yeah, it's an experiment. So the channel, there's like 27 people listening to me talk to you right now on the live stream. The cameras are all up front though. The channel, I was hoping to get it to the YouTube Partners Program by the end of the month. All these rock stars that are watching right now racked up so many hours that I got accepted to the partner program several days ago. So now it's trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I do with the channel from here? So I got to get it over to the other side of town because tomorrow we're going to go into Shem Creek. I'm going to pull up to the docks. We're going to buy some shrimp. I got Chef Brett McKee. I don't know if you know Brett. Brett was like Oak Steakhouse and a bunch of those other places. Brett's going to come out and show everyone how to cook shrimp and grits. And yeah, and then I've got a food truck My buddy owns a breakfast food truck. They're gonna come out on Tuesday. Wednesday, my dumbass dog decided he was gonna jump into oysters, so he's got to get his stitches out on Wednesday. Thursday, I've got another chef who does a lot of stuff with Low Country Oyster. Friday, I've got Jeff Allen with Miller's All Day coming back out. And then Saturday, we've got Alfred Montaner from Miami with the Chit Show. He's got like 300,000 subscribers. He's coming into town with a couple other buddies, and Andy with the Menorcan Mullet out of Brunswick. I might actually get you to pass this up to me, so the generators can probably take like a gallon. But I'm assuming you're working Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go to No Name and do a Low Country boil and just hand out Low Country boils to whoever is out at No Name on Saturday. So we're gonna hand out till we run out. The food boat? Yeah, please do. I want to get to, I would like to get to 1,400 subscribers by the end of the day if I can. I'm at 1393 right now. And I want to get, by the end of the month, up to 1,500 subscribers. The live streams aren't going to be like, they're not going to grow the channel. When I start putting out edited content, the channel, that's what I'm expecting the channel to take off. It grew my diehards, all these people that are hanging out with me right now, listening to me talk to you. Like they've been hanging out, and I'm like extremely grateful for all of them. But I'm guessing you work every weekend? Yeah. So I got to do stuff during the week for you to come out and enjoy it. Ah. Yeah, that's enough. They're in there saying, did I say grits? Yes, I said grits. Shrimp and grits. You do cash or card?
You do both.
What's the damage?
123.15.
123.15. Can you break a 50? Or you gotta do that at the office?
You got to go there and break it.
Okay. You want me to walk up with you, or?
I'll go break it.
Keep 10 for yourself.
Sir?
Keep 10 for you. I gotta help Joe set up an Amazon account. Listen, my friends did that for me yesterday. I don't know how to do it. I probably need to pin that in here again though, right? Because there was a lot of success with that. There was... Yes, Tiger, it's the Stono River. And it's actually, this is a new marina. Well, this is a new fuel dock. This is, good morning, Teresa. Good to see you. This is the, what do they call it? It's at Ross Marine. I'm sure you're familiar with Ross Marine on Johns Island off of Stono. But it's Clark Island. Yeah, Clark Island Marina. So it's right at the mouth of the creek where I usually keep the boat. So it's good to know that there's fuel and ice right here. Now, it's really good to know that, actually. You want to get Joe a paddle and a gas can? What's up, bangers? Good to see you this morning. I am like really, really afraid of running out of fuel because of how much shit y'all give Joe. Like, I'm really afraid of that. But no, the marina's here. I mean, obviously it's here. You're looking at it. This is where I threw the barge launch ceremony back when I had the dock building business. So I think these guys are laughing at me. I think they're laughing at me. Are they laughing at or with? Because if they're laughing with, I'm good with that. My Amazon, yeah. So Kevin, you see him in chat all the time. You see his wife, Katie, his wonderful wife, Katie, who's so understanding of all my bullshit. You see her in chat all the time, being really supportive. Yeah, I told you to keep 10. Yes, you good? Have a good one. Thanks, you too. Good to see you, Greg. Let me swap out a battery real quick on this, and I'll get off your dock.
What are you selling over here?
So believe it or not, I'm doing a 31-day live stream on YouTube.
That's all, and then you're done.
No, I mean, so the live stream, you can come on. Like, the only camera that's live right now is that one. If you want to avoid cameras.
Yeah, I would actually.
So
I got a boss that doesn't want to see me on anything.
Your boss don't want to see you?
Not here.
Not this boss. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what I did was, you may remember the actual small kitchen from Redneck Riviera when Earl owned it years ago from Wamala.
Very vaguely.
And he would do hamburgers and hot dogs out of it. So I threw a floating concert in the middle of the harbor back in 2020.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, where I brought Colt Ford in and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I couldn't get Earl to come sell hamburgers or hot dogs during it. So when I got done with the event, because I put the whole event together in like 30 days, so like I didn't have time. Like that was a piece of the puzzle that I couldn't figure out. And I was like, all right, well, there's just not gonna be food.
Yeah.
So when I got done, I like called Earl up and I'm like, Earl, if you're not gonna be serious about that, then can I buy it off you?
Yeah.
So I bought it off of him, but it was on pontoons and it was a freaking nightmare.
Yeah.
Like
Stable.
it was, yeah, I was gonna get a skin graft at some point. So what I did then was I took it off of pontoons and put it on this barge. Y'all actually launched this barge for me back in, I think it was 2017.
Okay.
I bought it out of Louisiana, brought it. We did a big barge launch party. I rented the island house and everything for it.
Oh, sweet.
Because I had a marine construction company at the time.
Okay, yeah. So you know,
Yeah. So yeah, I when I did that though, the state decided I no longer fit the requirements to be classified as a food truck. So I lost my ability to sell food.
Because you went off to the forest.
Yeah, because now
It's crap because this is
it's
a way better built than anything on pontoons.
correct.
I mean, that's
So then, like I sat there trying to figure out what I was gonna do. I made some friends with some guys on YouTube, and started seeing like what content creation does and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, maybe I should just build a whole channel where I just go around, cook, and hang out with people, and do like a cooking show, like Anthony Bourdain style or something, but on the water. So that's what I'm working towards right now. And I built, I've got the channel going. Like I had to show these people that I'm committed to them.
yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to take off of work for the 31 days in July. I'm going to do a 31-day live stream.
Just go
And just
go hang out.
yeah.
Serve food.
And like, so this switchboard I have right now will record everything to SSD. And then I go home at the end of the day, I put the SSD onto a hard drive.
Right.
And then, so like August, September, I'll start trickling out content that's edited form of
Right.
what I've accumulated over the month. So the channel, like it got into the YouTube partner program midway through the month. So now it's just a matter of I need to edit and I need to take it serious now.
What so if you're serious and you need help on content or editing, my buddy is the owner of a shop. Him and his cousin both do high-end content. He does he breeds live coral
Okay.
in aquariums, and he actually, people send him equipment for his content for that, but they also have, I think it's Holy City Photography.
Okay.
And so if you need help with the editing, I would send you over there because those guys are the best guys in town. They get a lot of business from all the social media people around town.
Okay.
TikTokers, YouTubers.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's the Food Boat. If you want to look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what's the name?
Yeah, it's the Food Boat.
Just
And
the Food Boat?
yeah, and then on Instagram, it's the Food Boat _CHS.
I'd be able to. I don't have Instagram, but I could look you up on YouTube.
Okay, but yeah, like if you want to have them get in touch with me on Instagram or whatever,
Oh, okay.
and then they can just DM me on Instagram, and I'd love to chat with them.
Yeah, if that interests you, yeah, man, I'll definitely send them your way.
Okay.
Because they, that's what they do. That's how he makes a living, and they're really good. I mean, they've got a professional setup. They've got all the editing software. It's pretty cool, but it's impressive. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it impressive, but
Well, no, I mean,
it's a work in progress.
I'm a boater. I spent the last 10 years on and offshore, so like stuff like this, people that find new ways to make boating fun. I think that's cool shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so it's.
what's up, guys?
How you doing?
Good. How are y'all?
Doing well.
Good. I'll let you change the battery out.
Oh, the battery's changed. I'm
You're
good. I just need to cast lines and get out of y'all's dock.
Yeah, man, I got you.
Okay. You want to go off on the stern first?
Yeah.
I think the
However,
currents.
tides come in.
Yeah, tide's coming in. But yeah, I'm Derek.
Derek?
Yeah.
Noah.
Noah?
Yeah.
Good to meet you, Noah.
Yeah. That's I had to come down and find
No, I
out.
appreciate it. I'm glad you did.
We thought you were just like a food boat, but that's a cool story what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.
Definitely, I'll talk to my buddies and have them DM you.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool, man.
Thanks, Noah.
Yeah, no worries.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm going to bring that stern out.
You've been driving along. Take it easy, man.
See you, Noah. Thank you. Give me a sec. Let me get out of this little basin they got here. It's a little bit tight with a single screw. "40 feet on a single screw. It's a little tight in here, so let me. No, he wasn't laughing. You're right. He wasn't laughing. Tim, good morning to you. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out today, bud. We're just grabbing fuel and gonna head over to the Wappoo. Uh-oh. I gotta... There we go. Here we go. What boat is the yellow hull? That was a Triton. That was a Triton. Yeah, so like I said, this is Ross. Getting blasted pretty good. They have a lot of beautiful weddings over here just past the marina at the Island House there. A lot of beautiful weddings. You see the little building, the little house, the big tent. The tent's like 3,200, 3,400 square feet, something like that. They can close it in, air condition it if it needs to be. A nice, beautiful seawall with the grounds overlooking the ICW. It's a really cool venue. It's a really cool venue. I did not bring ice cream today. I did not bring ice cream. Today is going to be a very low-key day today. I got ice cream last night when I went home. Today's low-key. We're moving it to the other side of town. We're going to do a couple things, and then we're going to call it a day. We got a busy week ahead of us. I do need to text Alfred wants the what 3 words for no name, but it looks like I cannot fight the current and do that at the same time, so we'll get to where we're going. Picked up one of them as a subscriber. That's pretty cool. We got 6 more before we break 1,400. So that's cool. We picked up one of those guys as a subscriber at the marina. Read your last damn question. Why don't you just ask the question again? About what was the question? About Kevin? Yes, Kevin is the one that set it up. Kevin was on the food boat yesterday. Kevin's been on the food boat plenty of times. He was here the 4th. He's been out most weekends on the food boat. Kevin is a classmate of mine from the Citadel, right? The ring I wear. Mine's a little wore out, but he and I went to the Citadel together. So we got we're all, it's like a fraternity, right? We're all thick as thieves. So if it goes to Kevin's house, it's going to get to me. Kevin lives 15 minutes from where I live. I mean, all of them go into one. The camera case, all of it's for this camera here, so I can build it out with a battery pack. The mounting thing. Don't ask any cooking questions. I guess the big question is actually for chat. Did like, because I know some people bought stuff yesterday. If it was bought, did it come off of the list? Because I didn't see things come off of the list, but people were saying they were buying things, like the big mountain stand. There he is. There's Kevin Drake right now. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil, Kevin. They're asking, why does it say it's going to Kevin Drake? And I was like, because Kevin Drake is the one that set up the wish list for me. And if it gets to Kevin, it gets to me. Because he lives 15 minutes from where I live, and I see him all the freaking time. So if it gets to Kevin, it gets to me. I don't know, like some of those things, if you're talking about the mount stand that clips onto something, don't buy that. Don't buy that. That's already vouched for. It should have came off the list. If it's still on the list, I don't know why it is. Yeah, it would be crazy if I got 12 cases. Things are supposed to come off. Oh, you said you don't think it'll let you buy it again? Okay, awesome. Thanks, Michelle. Really appreciate it. Oh. They say. I just left Ross Marine. I didn't realize they had a fuel dock. So I'm at Ross, just fueled up, and I'm heading to Wappoo. You're passing me? Where you at? Where? Okay, all right. They don't want me to spoil the surprise? I gotcha. That makes sense, Tim. that makes perfect sense. Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like I said before, I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of y'all. Like, this is really, I mean, there's a freaking weight on my chest again right now just thinking about it. This is really humbling, right? As I say this with like all freaky hair. My hair is going everywhere. It's like a really, really, I got the alfalfa hair now. Just can't win. Put some 300s on it next. Or you're talking about tigers, bro. I thought you were talking about this one. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of y'all right now. Don't let anyone know you have a nice side. I just said it. Thank you. All your generosity, all of y'all are amazing. I don't even know how to thank y'all other than obviously keep creating content, right? That's what you want me to do. So I got to keep this up. I really hope I can tell the story well while editing. because this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like, yeah. Never once did I expect this type of response from the community. Especially Tiger. So this is the little creek where we come in and out of, right? At marker 23, this is where I come in and out of. It's hard to believe you don't really even see anything there that you think this would fit. Teresa, thank you so much. And Tiger, yeah, you're right. You're right. I just, like, I haven't been able to sit down and, like, think things through. Like, I don't know why. Like, you saw Alfred on here the other day when we were talking about it. He's like, the community will carry you. The community will carry you. And I don't want to call myself a doubting Thomas. I just didn't see it. I didn't see, like, this type of response, I guess. This type, like, I don't know why. Like, my lizard brain just wasn't figuring it out that, like, this was a possibility. So, like, the Amazon wish list, all of that stuff is all new to me, you know. The case is still on the list. Huh. Any advice Tiger gives, take it. Yeah, I know. What's gone? Did the case come off the list? Did you refresh? Is it still there or is it gone now? Let me know. I'm really curious now. Oh, without a doubt, people love being part of a community. Without a doubt. And, like, I don't know why. It's not that I didn't see the value of it. You know, and again, I built that whole concert as a concept of a way to build a community and give back. I didn't. That's one of my big regrets, right? Not putting that on YouTube. Okay, it's gone. Perfect. Thank you so much, Michelle. Seriously, thank you. Oh, here's Say. Here's Say. I'm going to say hey. Howdy, hey! Outdoor carpet around the sides. Keep those rusty footprints off your boat. The reason I don't have a carpet along the sides was I was planning on, building the framing out. Out. Like the whole structure has to go up and out. There's a lot of space that's not used here. Hey! You want to just meet me there, or what do you want to do? All right. It's going to take a minute, obviously. It's going to take a minute, obviously. All right. Put them on the list. Some of what didn't need to go on YouTube? The concert? I think that's an eagle. I think that was an eagle. Or an osprey. Huh. What's up, Captain Brian? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're just moving. Shoot it. No. Another gift incoming. It's gonna feel like Christmas here, huh? Y'all gonna have me. I'm gonna have to do one big unboxing party like Christmas. Oh, crab pots. I gotta pay attention now. There's crab pots everywhere. Oh, man. Add some lotion. Why would I need lotions to the list? I'm gonna need to add more stuff to the list, apparently. I'm gonna need to add more stuff to the list. Don't crash. Jergens. No, 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 no. Jergens ain't me. Jergens is the other guy. That's old Fishman Joe with his Jergens. Man, I don't even know. I don't even know if I need to be looking at chat right now. I I'm not gonna look at chat. Eye muffs. I need to pilot a barge. I can't put eye muffs on. Just gonna avoid the chat, right? What has been seen cannot be unseen. No, Derek is not adding a Speedo to his wish list. You're gonna feed the kid now. Joe is hilarious, but I'm not. You're not gonna see me rocking a Speedo anytime soon. So I probably should do the Jack Black, right, with my big old belly hanging out, some cowboy boots and some Speedos. Should probably do the Jack Black. Let my beard grow out a little bit more. My hair's all disheveled looking because I haven't had a haircut in like 3 weeks now. Need to get one of those soon. Please don't do the Jack Black. Tim's out. See you, Tim. Oh, what a beautiful day. Leave the banana hammocks to the Europeans. Probably does need a raw water wash. You're exactly right. Just some sort of wash down. The air conditioning bucket, I emptied that out yesterday. It had like 5 gallons of water in it in 2 days. Probably could put like the air conditioning bucket into a pump system to wash things down, right? Because it may not be like potable water, but it is fresh water. No grape smuggling, huh? Yeah, I'll tell Joe. John. John says he'd be happy to bug Joe. John, I think you get his blood pressure going when he sees your name in chat. I think you get him going. The AC is brand new, insult, so it should be clean, right? I mean, I've drank worse water in the Army. Only thing wrong with it is that it's distilled. I gotcha. Andy's going live. My major at the Citadel, believe it or not, is criminal justice. I went to school for criminal justice and have been on the other side. Just kidding. Just kidding. I was going to say I've been on the other side of my degree my entire life. Yeah, go say hey to Andy. Let him know what's up. I'm curious to see how his system's working. He's all excited to bring it because he's gonna bring the Menorcan mullet up with him. He's gonna bring his Parker with him when he comes. So we're gonna hang out, do a raft up. Andy will be part of that with his boat this coming weekend. I don't know about y'all, but I really like that logo. Like when I see it on the screen, I'm like, man, that turned out good. It turned out good. And it's nice when it's up against like these pastels, right? It really pops. I like it. I'm glad I got a new logo. I don't know which one of you pressured me for that. I think all of you pressured me for it, but I think there were a few of you that pressured me really good. But I'm glad I got it. Venmo doesn't take 10%. Venmo just takes like a couple bucks. It's like 1% or whatever, like 1.5% or something like that. Like a couple of the guys in the chat have sent me $100 and I get like 98 of it. Like 98.44 or something is what I get. Either way, it's still fantastic. And all y'all in the chat who know who you are that have done that for me, I freaking love you. Y'all are amazing. The generosity and the support I get. Because, I mean, y'all just saw it cost me $123 to top this thing off. Plus, you got to give the kid a tip, right? He's out there giving up his weekend, working his ass off. You got to show him that capitalism actually works in his favor. So I give the kid a $10 tip, you know. So, like, it's not free to have this thing out here every day. And I really do appreciate it. Yeah, 1%. We will be going live when we're together. We will be going live. And we haven't figured out if it's going to be live individually or live as accumulation or what. But we will be going live. Yeah, 1% is very good. It's very reasonable. When I set up the username as the food boat Katie, wow, we're getting tossed pretty good in here. Tossed around pretty good. When I set up the username on Venmo, for some reason it made me set it up as a business. Like I clicked personal and it still set it up as business. Either way, It's fine. They got to take their cut, I guess. Keep it under 300. It's like the different tax thresholds, though, right? Like when people are like, man, if you make so much money, you got to pay 30-something% on taxes. Did you just hear what you just said? I'll deal with that problem. I'm not going to tell somebody to keep it under 300 if they want to give me 300 in a year. Give me 300 in a year. Like I said, my lizard brain can't fathom that y'all think this is good quality content. Good quality content. That's what I might need to put on that freaking wish list. Is an antenna for this radio. Because I have no range on that radio. No range. It's there. I've got a radio. That freaking Scarab, that freaking Racing 400 motor it's got on the back there, whoo, that thing screams. It went by me earlier and it was like, wow, that thing just screams. Yeah, exactly, Tiger. That Scarab screams. That camera needs to be... The base moves too much. Wow, that Scarab's throwing a hell of a rooster tail right now. He's having fun. I wish I had a camera facing forward. That Scarab was throwing a rooster tail, freaking probably 15, 20 feet high. Huh. What dock can I park this at that I can get a diver to clean it? Who am I not afraid to call and ask for a favor from? Mike Haig. Not Haig Barbarian, my boss. Mike Haig lives over here. I might call Mike and see if I can put it at his dock. because you want to put it at a dock that has good water at low tide so that the diver can come out whenever. You know, you want to put it at a dock that the diver doesn't have to worry about it being on pluff mud at low tide. Yeah, Tiger, I'll have to do research on that. Fortunately, the good news is I got a gentleman coming up this weekend that knows a lot about that stuff, right? Alfred knows a lot about all these different cameras, all the different options, all the different setup. So kind of waiting for him to look at it and you know, let him give me some advice. Donald, the North Carolina mountains are pretty cool, but they do not compare to the coast. I hate to admit it, but I spend a lot of time on dating apps, and I don't date off of dating apps that much. I need to rephrase that. But I kill time trying to like peer into the mind of like what people put on there and what they think is important. And you know, that's one thing they always say: mountains or beaches? None. I want to be on the water, not at a beach. You know, I want to be on the water. But like mountains, it's so funny because they are cool. It's a very cool thing to see. But like that's like I'd much rather do this. I'd much rather be on a boat on the water, just slow cruising, hanging out, chilling with people. Andy is live from the boat, huh? If Alfred survives, pilch. But like this is like, look at that. This is the view. Part of the reason I'm moving slow is the trim. Like I look back there and I see the growth has something to do with it, but I'm throwing up a hell of a prop wash, which means that motor's not down deep enough. Walterboro is beautiful, yeah. Walterboro is a little too close to the Murdaws, and like they're a little right. No, I'm just kidding. Murdaws just lost a lot of the traction that they had going on in that area, huh? Their grass is loose now. But no, Walterboro is a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Barge boat soon be making another run. Very good deer hunting for sure. Very good deer hunting for sure. The better deer hunting though, because like South Carolina has deer, but the better deer hunting is the further north you go, the fatter the deer are, the more they eat, the less pressure they are. Because let's be honest, South Carolina loves to joke around. They're like, oh, if it's brown, it's down. If it flies, it dies. What kind of game management is that? If you want to shoot a big deer, you gotta let the deer get big. Leave it alone. Got venison. One of my favorite things to do with venison is like the cube steak, to take it and marinate it in Dale's. Marinate it in Dale's steak sauce. And then cook it up. Put it on that Captain Durst bread I love so much with some mayonnaise and some A1 sauce. I gotta get a hold of some venison. Y'all just made me hungry. Y'all just made me hungry. The deer are fat and juicy. Good. Good. Tiger, you need to like let me know when you're coming into town for something, because like Alex has property like Adams Run, Rondo area. Uh, Great property, a lot of fun. 1,800 acres, great hunting, great use of the land and the herd management and all that stuff. So probably should link the two of you up, because I'm guessing your farms are pretty close. The live stream worked, Andy? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to have to check it out. I'm underway, so I can't really do much right now. Tim said you were doing it and you were trying it out, but I'm underway trying to get to the Wappoo again. You know, we were over at the Limehouse going to the Wappoo, getting ready for the week. So I've been slow cruising, getting to this side of town. Oh, the heat is definitely brutal. That's why I got so much things on shade, right? Those cameras can't be out in the sun. They're all recessed in under shade. God, that heat just loves to freaking destroy those things. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a wild weekend, Tim. It's definitely gonna be a wild weekend for sure. So we're coming up on the entrance to Elliott's Cut at Wappoo. That's where I said you can get 9-knot currents. So it's going to take us a hot minute to get through with how much growth I got on the bottom of the barge and the fact that my trim motor's not working, so my prop doesn't want to sit all the way down. It takes me a minute to get through here. But it takes me a minute to get everywhere, so we'll be okay. We'll be all right. My mama's in here. Uh-oh. Good morning, Mama. Good morning. Andy, I said a prayer for you. I didn't have 20 bucks to spare. I put my last 20 in the collection plate, but I said a prayer for you. So they knew somebody was thinking about you today. You're planning on staying on the boat? Perfect. So like I said, this is Wappoo Cut. Where you're looking at right now, off of the starboard side, is Riverland Terrace, and when you're over at the port side is Edgewater. Edgewater is in West Ashley. So you got Edgewater off of the port, and then Riverland Terrace off of starboard. Did you grab the pillows for Pilch and Joe? Hola! ¿Qué pasa? ¿Ah? Tacos! Un cocina! What happens at sea? Oh, it's very narrow. They love coming through this thing that fast, though. They love coming through here that fast. I had a construction company for close to a decade. So yeah, I know a little bit of Spanish. Not much though. I get dominated when I go to Miami. Like it's like entiendo, pero más despacio, por favor. Soy un gringo. And then it lightens the mood. But no, I studied in Mexico, a la Universidad de las Americas in ¿cómo se dice? Uh, 2007? No. Sí. 2007 por 3 meses. Sometimes you feel like you're in a washing machine for sure. Yeah, my Spanish is very Americanized. So here's the dolphin piles I was attempting to moor at the other day. And then, like I said, it's like we're right across from it. And you can see people coming through on a plane here. Oh man, yeah, that Trump parade, this freaking thing was ridiculous, wasn't it? This place was ridiculous. Like I said, I think there were 2 John boats that sank that day at the landing here. Maybe 3. It was nuts. I don't know if you can see it. I'm getting bounced around right now. And I'm getting bounced around in a 12 by 40 barge. Attack Spanish. That's funny. That's funny. I don't think I've ever heard it called that before. That is funny. Oh, Andy, the muzzle. And they are soulmates, aren't they? Yes, sir. Going good. I just got through the cut, so I got a little bit. What's your afternoon looking like? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's the barge. The barge needs to be cleaned. It's just moving slow. And so it's. I don't know. You wanna? What? It's 1:30. I say it's 1:30 right now. I mean, does 3 o'clock work for you, or because I might? Okay. Yeah, if you because I mean I got probably like another 20-30 minutes before I get there, and I do want to kind of try to clean the fryer and stuff before I get out of there. So okay, bye. All right, Andy, enjoy your lunch. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and check out this live stream, Andy. Wait a minute, say it slower. Here comes DNR. You think we're getting boarded? You think we're gonna get boarded today? I don't have any food for them, so we might get boarded. Look like you're innocent. Quick, don't look so sketchy. Excellent content if I get boarded, yeah, for sure. He took out the phone and looked busy, so he didn't even have to look over here. No, they know me. They know me. And sometimes knowing me might be the reason I get boarded, right? Yep. Tell them I had to shit first. That's right. If you're going to take me to jail, I need to go poo and I need to get a shower. If you don't let me do that, you and I are going to have problems. But if you let me do that, I'll go peacefully. I think they do, Tiger. I mean, I don't want to welcome a boarding, so I'm going to knock on wood. But I can't tell you the last time I've been boarded. Like I say, oh God, here they come. I'm going to get boarded. But I can't tell you the last time I've been boarded. Like, honestly, as much as I'm on the water, I want to say it's been 7 or 8 years since I've personally been boarded. Locked in the car with the heater on. How's that signal been, y'all? We still transmitting pretty dang clear underway with this Starlink? Oh, Larry's out of his dock. Larry's out of his dock. It looks like it might be the kids. Perfect, great, clear, awesome. Awesome. Much better than yesterday. I don't know what was going on with Starlink yesterday. Yeah, the mesh with Starlink definitely has gaps for sure. And yeah, it'll be like that for a long time. Starlink and Ashley, huh? I think that was y'all. Got excited. Starlink's a computer. Doesn't get excited. It just kind of does its thing. I think some of y'all got excited. Speak too soon about what? Starlink not getting excited and just being a computer? You worried about some Terminator shit happening? Is that what you're worried about? Terminator? The moment when AI becomes aware? If we're racing, I'm getting beat by everyone. Everyone. John, you hanging out in chat? Should I pull it into the dock? You want me to dock block real quick? I can get one in for you if you want. Block it. Here's the scarab. They're just having fun. That scarab's just out having fun. Dock blocker. You have the power. Could definitely shut down 2 or 3 lanes, any dock which I choose. Oh, the Alpha Wolf's here. We met them the other day. He's a 2004 Citadel grad. That spud is definitely caught now. All right, spuds are down. Spuds are down. Yeah, Kevin's been on the boat a few times. Y'all saw him 4th of July for like those 3 days or so. Y'all seen him almost every weekend. Walk in front of your shot, yo. How goes it? What's that? Did you bring hot dogs? Okay.
Oh, you killing it.
What's that?
I'm talking myself. Alright, or that.
Well, I mean, you can put that one on the bow,
There.
and then give me this one.
That has to attach last. Because if you attach that, yeah, but if you start pulling on it before you get the back attached, it swings.
I see. I've made a huge mistake.
And this one you gotta have the overflow and or the hole hooker thing. And you can add the hole hooker. That set it on it. Yeah.
Touch your fingers.
Sorry.
There you go, right at your butt.
Thank you.
Seagulls are like you.
Rude.
Yeah, they are rude, aren't they?
How do you tie something to this without making like a knot on it?
A couple hatches might do. So take that out there. Well, yeah, so you got that.
Yeah.
And then if you bring it under and then back up again through that, that's a half hitch. See that?
Yeah.
And if you put a second half hitch in, it'll lock it there.
Okay, so like half hitch, half a knot.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Now I know. Thanks, Derek.
Thank you. No, I need to get Alfred is what 3 words. Let me do that right now. Good call. Let me do that right now.
Would you like a drink?
I've got water and Powerades. I'm good.
Like a non-water drink?
Huh?
Or a non-water drink?
No, I'm good. Alex gave me what do you call it? The freaking. I've got. I appreciate it, JC. I got these liquid death, natural flavored sparkling waters. Murder your thirst is what they say. Gotcha. That's actually a perfect what 3 words to give them, huh?
I guess I should put up my flag.
Crossbar, bystanders, soothing.
Okay, when you come back, honey, will you put up my red, at least big red, please? Yes. Kirkland hot dogs.
Kirkland dogs.
Oh yeah, they're fucking delicious.
All right, let's.
I'm sure they're Nathan's or something.
Yeah, I'm sure. I got shotgun shells falling down. So let me figure out why this thing's. One of the boxes is open apparently.
Did you say you're going shooting?
We did go shooting and we used Mets rounds, so I've got boxes of freaking rounds that just decided they want to reside on my floor.
That's the one thing I think I'd like to do.
What's that?
That's the one thing I'd like to have. So I can go shoot.
Yeah, get it over under.
Is that what you have? Is never under?
Nah, well, that's the best thing to do, with, especially when you don't want to be dropping the shells in the water. That's what Matt brought his over under out.
Over under, drop it right below you.
No, an over under, you got to cycle the rounds yourself. So it holds them until you break it open. Yeah, you're letting all the AC out.
I know, it sounds like, oh, it's chilly in there.
Yeah.
Never gonna. Can I help you?
Can you grab that? Andy with the Menorcan mullet.
Menorcan mullet.
Yeah. Andy is bringing a Viking grill top. So we no longer have to be toting this thing around.
Viking grill top's nice.
Yeah.
Viking makes good stuff.
Viking make stuff. See you, Teresa. Thanks for hanging out.
Sure, right. Where's your charcoal?
Charcoal's over here.
Probably the same place I left it.
Yeah. Let me get you some tumbleweed.
Which one do you want to use? The air one or the...
It don't matter. You want 1 or 2 tumbleweeds? 1 should do it, right? Let's get the tumbleweed down underneath it first.
guys always have the fake grass on here?
I put the fake grass on. Believe it or not, that was Caroline's idea.
Great idea.
The fake grass and the tent. She was like, you're not a woman. You don't make decisions like this. You just suffer through and deal with whatever shit you got to deal with. And she wasn't wrong.
Very true. Yeah, I feel like the grass is clutch. Also, the tent makes it bearable.
Honey, this is the greatest chair ever. Portable chair ever.
How's it going for you? There you go.
Did you say the same thing?
What's that?
That you needed a pipe?
Pipe?
A cigar or something?
A cigar, maybe. I don't.
Oh,
Here.
cigar. No, I don't need one. Thank you.
You're just gonna sit down on the ground? Or? Okay.
No. Crabs when you catch them?
We did the other day. Reggie, I had Reggie out, and Reggie we caught 2 crabs. He cleaned them and he cooked them for everyone to see.
Amazing.
Yeah, I got to try that again. I've got some pork belly that I let go bad,
Uh-oh.
so I was gonna use the crab, the pork belly to lure in some crabs, and hopefully we catch some crabs.
That crabs only ate chicken.
No, crabs eat just about anything. Yeah, they'll eat each other. Man, I'm sitting like right in front of the smoke. If I scoot over here, just out of the way, maybe it'll go right past me. But
Now it's gonna follow you.
it's following me. Yeah,
How's Mariner doing?
he's good.
You still have his cone of shame?
No, I actually didn't leave the cone of shame on him. Don't tell the vet. Mariner doesn't need cones of shame. Like when he got neutered, he didn't need it.
They didn't even give us one.
Yeah.
Weird. But today,
Hmm.
still have the bandage going on though?
The bandage came off the other night. Stitches come out Wednesday, apparently. I got to call and get a follow-up appointment with him.
Little buddy.
Yeah. How's it going? You doing all right? We're just chilling today. You got extras? So it used to be permitted to sell. And then when I put it on the barge, I lost the permit to sell. Well, so yeah, we're doing a 31-day live stream during the month of July. So I'm on day 23. Usually I got extra food. Today I just moved it over here because I got to go to Shem Creek tomorrow and cook with Brett McKee. But look it up on Instagram, look it up on YouTube. If I got food, I'll give it away. The food boat is on YouTube. Nice gift.
That is a big boy.
Yeah. Steven's towing coming the whole through. That's good. It looks like it's just a construction barge.
What kind of construction would that do?
I'm not sure.
Look like railroad ties.
Look at their spuds though. Their spuds are automatic spuds on cables.
Yeah, they're rigged.
Yeah, they got like that guide spud doesn't move, only the other spud moves.
Probably has to haul that kind of thing.
Looks like they were hauling aggregate.
girl on TikTok named Teak that works on one of the barges or something. I guess one of the barges.
With Stevens?
Who she works for? She used to be like a diver chick. I'm like, please do it. She's done a lot of stuff. But she's like, I'm one of the few girls and I'm making really good money. Her boyfriend works for somebody else that's like a diver or something.
Gotcha. The quality dropped. Maybe let me resync Starlink. I've had Starlink since the beginning of July. Let me put you on my phone temporarily on the cellular data. My guess is it's the orientation. I've actually, right now, I'm pointed a completely different direction than when I started. What party foul are you talking about, Kevin? Which party foul did I commit?
Because they ticketed people yesterday. Fine.
Allowing pork belly to go bad, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna cook it. I was gonna smoke it on the day that Mariner decided he was gonna, go for a swim in the oysters. So I didn't smoke it that day, and then every other day just went by that I didn't smoke it. So it didn't get smoked, and it's not green. It doesn't smell funky, but it's been in the fridge for well over a week now, and it's not something I'm going to cook up. It may not be bad, but it's outside the window that I would mess with pork belly, so it's just going to go into a crappie trap. Video looks okay. Audio's hot and cold, huh? Huh. No, I didn't change anything on the road. The road setting's the same it's been. I am the only one mic'd up, yes. Yeah, Alfred's coming coming next weekend. Yeah, Starlink doesn't want to cooperate right now, and so I'm on cellular data for the moment while Starlink reboots.
It was sort of lit.
You need another one?
What's that?
Might need. What do you think?
Huh?
Like some of them are kind of high.
Yeah, no, not all. I don't know what that's about.
It's like not enough of them lit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like they work pretty good. Is that butane?
Yeah.
It's definitely better than using lighter fluid, but
Might throw another, what do you call it in there? Might throw another tumbleweed in.
yeah, we got one. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaving it on cellular. I hate to break it to you, but they throttle. Start up again right now. Starlink's still unreachable.
Yeah, they're starting to burn now.
Yeah, they're mad that they can't hear y'all, so you don't need the mic up, but we'll put a mic on the table at least.
Oh.
They're like, we can't hear what they're saying.
Ah!
We're just Hey Jared, you heard about that new movie Constipation yet? You got any answer my question?
No, I've not heard about it.
It hadn't come out yet. Did you know where that was going?
Yes.
Did you see that meme recently?
Huh?
Did you see that meme recently? Yeah, it's a good one.
I'll just go ahead and toast all the buns. So if you want to have more than one hot dog, you got the buns ready.
Here we
Your
go.
audience has to appreciate good dad jokes.
Oh, they love dad jokes. They love dad jokes.
Say dad jokes?
Yeah.
You didn't hear my dad joke?
No, what was it?
So you heard about the new movie Constipation?
Oh, it really stinks. Hold on, it's hard to get through.
No, it's not out yet.
To me, that sounds like something his uncle would tell.
Say is his uncle. So
My mom.
That
We had
that
dinner at my parents' house.
that sounds like a page from his book.
yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really like spending too much time at this spot anyways. It just, I've got to be ready for tomorrow. So this is just the best place to come get ready for tomorrow. It's saying I'm online. Now it's saying I'm offline. There we go. The Starlink's moving around now. I can hear it vibrating up top.
What's the matter? What you need?
Just banging the pole.
Okay.
All right, we're toasting some buns. I know I'm putting the cart before the horse, but I usually forget this process. So I'm just going to toast up some buns while we wait, because believe it or not, I'm hungry. Believe it or not, I'm hungry.
You're not eating it today?
I had a brownie this morning.
Oh. Good.
I had a brownie.
Filling.
Yeah. The other day I smoked brownies, so I have some of them left.
Not what I thought you meant by that at first.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were pop brownies. I got the wrong impression. I thought you were supposed to light them up. So I smoked them.
Well, that's cool.
They didn't work well.
Oh. When you say smoke them, do you mean you tried to cook them in the smoker?
Yes, they got cooked in there.
Oh, okay.
They got cooked in there.
Not like you already made them and then just stuck them in there to get some smoke.
No, they got cooked.
That's pretty cool. Did they just not rise appropriately or what?
They actually did okay. They were like what do you call it? They were the fudgy brownies.
Yeah.
So they did okay. Some of the people in the chat were like, Derek, you should have done marshmallows with them, and they were right. Like they should have had marshmallows.
Ooh, like put a marshmallow on top of them once they were hot, or like
at the end, yeah, like right at the end, finish them off with some marshmallows, and then maybe
sprinkle on top,
sprinkle some graham crackers.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, so that'll have to be tried. And then they all got mad. They were like, Derek, how did you not bring ice cream with you?
I thought that's where you're gonna go with it, ice cream on top.
Yeah.
So yes, especially like a hot brownie summer.
Yeah.
It means either ice cream or s'mores.
That's what I needed to do.
You made s'mores with peanut butter cups, Reese's.
Oh yeah.
You could do that too.
I've made up s'mores with Butterfingers too. They're really good with Butterfingers.
Interesting. Say.
Yeah. So what are we looking like today? We looking good?
Smells good.
Yeah, I feel some heat now.
Feel some heat?
You want some fruit? Blueberries? Apples?
I'm good.
Fruit's good for you.
I'm good.
Helps with constipation.
I don't I'm good in that department.
Jake's already making jokes about it. Dang, things are happening here.
Who fucks up first? I see 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got to get the camera out on
There's a lot happening.
that debauchery there.
What is that on the back?
It's got the red. It's got the blue top.
Who made?
It's like missing the transom.
Oh yeah, he's got like a little swim platform on it or something.
What was that? Contender. might have burning oil.
You're getting dizzy. I think we.
You should try the chair.
Try the chair. Try rocking in it. I'm gonna get it all wet then. I'm gonna sit in yours. I want to get wet or yours wet. Yeah. Dang. Yes, it's very nice. Very rocky.
What's that?
I like the chair.
You like the chair?
Good finds.
They made boat shows really comfortable when I had to do boat shows with the dock business. You were sitting at a booth for a long extended period of time.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they were saying that I was moving the little camera around a little too much.
It's making us sick.
Yeah.
Motion sickness. Do you fish off the boat?
I've not caught a fish. I've
Yeah.
put a line in the water.
That'd be pretty cool too.
I've had no luck with mud minnows, catching mud minnows. So I was using some cut bait.
You're gonna be stranded in high tide, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Are you
At
far
low
enough?
tide? Low tide, you mean? Yeah, it'll be high and dry at low tide. But I'm not gonna be here that long. I told Eddie if he could pick me up here at 3:30. So
What you gonna do for the rest of the day?
I got stuff to take care of because I got a busy week ahead of me.
Okay.
We got Brett McKee out tomorrow. I got to send Daddy's food truck a text right now, and then we're gonna do that's on Tuesday. Wednesday I gotta get Mariner's stitches out, and then figure out what I'm gonna do Wednesday.
What day Brett's coming out?
Brett's tomorrow, and then Thursday is Thursday's gonna be Graham Calabria. He's another local chef. And then Friday is going to be Jeff Allen again from Miller's All Day.
Nice.
And then Saturday is Alfred and Andy and Joe are in town. They're just the YouTube guys.
Okay.
Um,
That's a lot of people.
yeah. And then Sunday, I'm not sure what I'm doing Sunday. Sunday's probably going to be a slow day. And then Monday's probably going to be get the boat back to the dock, clean it off, close out the month, and review it with everyone and call it a day.
Nice.
So today's going to be a little bit low-key day because I'm probably going to have to get out here really early tomorrow to move it. So it's not.
Like at high tide?
Yeah. So like high tide's going to be at like 4. So I'll probably have to get here at like 6. Or it's going to
Like
be.
AM?
Yeah, or it's going to be stuck.
It's actually doing okay, say, with that boat car thing.
Yeah, he wants to put that in front of the pole though.
Oh. You guys are smart. That did really good the other day at Crosby's by putting it right at the front, and it's already got it by it. It's already.
Well, it's because it's stuck. It's moving too much. I probably need to have another one there.
Well, the other one's not doing much, or if you want me to get the other finger out.
If you're on a plane, do you go through under the Stone Oak Bridge? Over there. Not mine. Go out to Key.
Yeah, that's not no Wake Bridge. Just stay further away from the marina.
Oh yeah. I'll even go into the other, between the other valleys.
That's been recently shined. Nice contender.
Not too shabby at all.
Yeah, y'all are right. The freaking mobile camera for some reason does much better lighting, but but the stationary ones haven't been dropped. Ha ha ha! Funny, funny, funny.
That's a point.
Yeah.
There's like a house for that motor. Look at that.
Yeah, they probably did that when it was a 2-stroke, and then they repowered it.
Weird. I guess that little thing pops off so you pop the cowling, but
Both of them like that.
It's a bad idea. Just wrap your own things.
we'll see how it does. You'll be okay.
Walk by and I bump the camera.
Okay.
How is it in there? Hot? Not really. Needs a few more pieces.
I mean, a few of those pieces aren't even really doing well. But I'm not gonna lie, hot dogs are already freaking pre-cooked, so I'm not gonna wait that long.
Concur. Give them a little toasty.
I'm a getting hungry.
Must have been a fire ant. That must have been fire ant down.
Fire ant gotcha, huh?
Bitey bite. Wow, it is so nice out here.
So you're gonna have lots of food next Saturday?
Next Saturday, yeah, we're gonna do a low country boil.
Oh, is it local shrimp season?
Andy's bringing the. We're gonna have Georgia shrimp.
Who's bringing the?
Who's bringing what?
Who's bringing the potatoes?
The pot? Is that what you're doing at?
The potatoes? All right, I'll probably go buy them.
Do you have a pot?
Yeah, we got a big pot. I think actually, Kevin's gonna let me borrow another pot and another cooker, so we'll do probably 2 big pots of boils going.
I got it.
Okay.
Pancake style. That sucker's efficient. If you have it all the way open, though, it'll suck your. It's not the jet one. It's the other one. The jet ones are just loud.
These are the 2 jet ones. They're gonna be jet. They are loud. They are loud.
Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the pancake style?
Yeah.
It's got multiple. Yeah. It's supposed to be more efficient than the jet. you have it all over, maybe we'll suck propane tank out of it.
We'll suck a propane tank right up.
If you have it all the way open, and when you have it all the way open, you know it.
Yeah.
It would probably burn.
Yeah, no.
It'd be enough to burn your.
No, I don't want to burn the canopy.
That's why you don't open it all the way. But yeah. You're welcome to use it. I think I have a 60 quart pot with a thing, and I put a brick in the bottom so it doesn't sit all the way on it. So you have a little more room for the steam. That's what I do with the oysters. And then it's nice because you turn the basket and it's got a lip the basket can sit on so it can drain. Four people in that little boat.
And then there's 2 in that big boat.
Yeah. I don't want to be 4 people in the big boat, but you can.
Huh?
That's a boat you can get swamped in real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Mom, I cooked a deer head so I can make it into a European freaking deer head mount. Mom's over here telling a story about me cooking a deer head.
Your mother?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
She's in the chat telling them that it was made so I can make a European deer head mount. It wasn't to eat.
Hi, Mom. We take good care of Derek down here. At least we try to. Somebody said they actually ticketed cars yesterday.
What's that?
Somebody said they actually ticketed cars yesterday for not parking in.
I imagine it on a Saturday. I imagine they'd have ticketed a car if they were parked in a truck spot.
They've paid part of Riverland, but not the actual lot. They didn't even fix the little thing that was messed up either. Right next to the landing's coming apart.
Oh, is that what the cone is there for?
Because you can't see that there's a drop off there.
To be fair, there's also a drop
Drop
off
off
on
on
the
the-
alley that I dropped my foot off into when we were there Friday. What is this?
This is nice.
So next steps, inflatable palm trees. Oh yeah. Maybe a flamingo.
I could actually probably put live trees on here. And they'd
Yeah,
do just fine.
that would be really cool.
So I tried to do mangroves last year to grow along the side here and let them like go into the water, but that freeze we had just killed them.
Yeah.
Killed them
Why do you have a Halsey?
because it's what I use for the bumper boat.
That's what my dock uses, and I bought the adapter for it so I can actually use my
Yeah.
DeWalt pumper upper thing.
No, it's for the bumper boats.
Oh yeah, well actually one of those is getting cooked.
One of them is, yeah, they all need to be in the center.
Bumper boats? You have bumper boats?
Yeah, I got Frankie's Fun Park bumper boats.
What?
I need to finalize the paperwork for them with the state because like I haven't really been messed with by the state while I'm out here doing this right now, so I didn't really want to deal with them. But the bumper boats, I have to open up an individual vessel investigation on each one of them to get them licensed, because they were never on the water before. They were always just at Frankie's.
In like a pond?
Yeah. So like to have them on the water, they each have to have a sticker.
You need anyone to test them out for you? I'm available. That sounds.
How many horsepower do those little suckers have? Or are they electric?
2.5. The one motor's back there. I repowered them. They were on electric motors with $800 of batteries in each one is what it would have taken. And it's like, no, I'll spend $900 on a fucking 2.5 horsepower motor.
Ah.
Geez, that sounds terrible, Teresa. She said, guy next door was beating on his wife outside. Where's that at? Texas? Crazy.
That was in Texas?
She's entering into the chat saying that's where she had to go. She'd go outside because her dogs were barking. That was all because some dude was beating on his wife. Ugh.
911.
Yeah, I hope somebody called 911. I hope old boy's going to jail.
Probably not.
Yes, they would have. I would hope. I guess it depends on where. If we saw that, we certainly would do it.
We would.
Or just roll down the window and say, "What'd she do?" Chase, he's not laughing.
That's part of the problem, is that's sometimes what they do.
You called 911, everything's good now? Good.
Yeah. 911 is not a problem solver. They're a Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Not saying they're not helpful, but
Yeah, you got to remove yourself from the situation.
and
Once a wife beater, always a wife beater. Oh, but you just don't understand. He's a really good guy.
Is someone writing that? Or
No,
okay.
I'm saying that. That's usually what the situation is.
he only does it when he drinks. How often does he drink? Every day?
Every day he drinks. Well, then.
Are you getting back on the boat?
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Frequently, yes. Do you need something?
Is it he?
Or do you need your drink like right now?
Well, I'm just going to hope for another one in a minute.
Oh, there's Murphy.
Murphy.
Oh. Jess.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Huh? No, not me.
No, Jess Murphy. Josh fell in.
Can you please tell me you had that on camera?
No. Oh, God. I'm not going to put it on camera either.
That was...
I'm not going to put that on
Look
camera.
great.
No, he missed the boat.
Did you see him fall?
Oh, yeah.
Like, saw him fall, but I wasn't really paying attention to how it happened.
You guys want a cheese slice a little more in yours?
So some of these can probably come off.
Just take it.
Huh?
You're not like lactose intolerant or hate
No, I'm
cheese,
good.
do you?
I'm good. I love cheese.
I guess I'll take a piece of cheese.
You get two. They're very small.
Jesus. not even on the boat yet.
It's gonna be a good day. That's how you know.
I didn't get it on camera, Josh. You're good.
Are all your cameras recording at all times?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's on a camera. It just wasn't the
Yeah.
part of the live. Greatest moments. With his backpack on. Oh yeah, the current's moving out there pretty good.
Now it is.
That wind will get you too. Guess they're headed to Redneck Riviera. Maybe.
Probably.
How many people were there yesterday?
It was a fair amount of crowd.
Total shit show.
Yeah. Some of these,
Good?
I don't know what you like them at, but those are good to cook.
They look amazing.
I'll probably take that one off.
Great. Let me know when you want more buns. Say, Jimson?
Okay, I gotta get my mustard.
All right, well, you're in charge
What?
of that, sir.
You want what?
Did you bring the special mustard?
Oh, for God's sakes. I sure did, but obviously yours 3 are not good enough. The special mustard. Wink, wink.
You gotta try this mustard there. Sierra Nevada. Hazy Little Things mustard. It's delicious.
That's terrible.
Terrible?
What they're talking about
Oh.
in the chat.
What?
I was like, damn.
Don't
I
ask.
know hot tub
No,
is
just
bad.
the lady getting beat up. Apparently, it's not the first time. Or
Oh man. Show the audience.
Where's the audience?
not in that one.
No, I mean that too.
Sierra Nevada, hazy little thing.
They can read. You just got to show it.
Say no.
I mean, I think they can read. I have confidence in your subscribers, Derek.
Yeah.
He didn't really look like he's idling either.
Huh?
He didn't really look like he's idling through here either.
The Scout?
Yeah.
No, the Scout don't give a shit. He got 4 motors on the back of that thing. Said, write me a ticket.
Ooh,
Then we're gonna rain.
some thunder. You should look at that today.
What's up, y'all?
Hand me my phone and I will be your personal weatherman.
Yeah. We don't want to take the kids out if it's thundering. Or lightning.
Whose kids you picking up?
Our friend Janet, the residency.
Nice.
She has 3 boys, and we will be hanging out with her and the 2 oldest ones.
It is growing, but it looks like It's not really moving yet.
Excellent. Last time we went out with them, we got downpoured on.
Yeah. Hang on, let me just make another.
We might be all right. Damn, that's a good hot dog.
It is a good hot dog.
Definitely got to try that hazy little thing, though. God almighty.
What you want to cook the last four? Do you want them? What do you want? We don't have buns for the last four.
If you'll eat them between you and Sadie, should cook them.
I won't eat them.
Will your fridge stay cold in there or no?
No, I don't run it overnight.
Will the your power block hold it cold or no?
No, the power block will run out overnight if I plug the fridge into it.
What do you use the power block for?
I run the Starlink off of it mostly because it gives a nice clean energy put.
No. No, I get that. How's the ladies? The cops showed up yet?
I don't know if the cops have showed up yet, but they're talking about domestic disputes are the most dangerous part, and they are. I remember that part from the MP side of the house.
Yeah.
You go in to a domestic dispute and you just put everyone in handcuffs.
Really?
Huh? Yeah. Because like even
That's
if
what people are the most passionate about. So that's what
right,
people,
like even if the woman's been getting beat on, you put her in handcuffs. Because the minute she sees her husband go in handcuffs, she goes from being mad at him to being mad at you.
Jesus, dude.
Hmm?
He's got two jet skis. You realize that's like one of the busiest landings, and there are people that like are stupid, and a little kid jumps out and. Have you heard any more update about the 23-foot boat up in Myrtle Beach? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
Wait, what happened to it?
No, there was 12 people.
12 people on a 23-foot boat?
I don't know if it was a center console, and haven't seen an updated story.
That's a lot of people on a boat.
But the wake knocked 9 of the 12 people out. Well, if it was a pontoon, it might have been okay. But the wake knocked 9 people out of it, and one of them was like a 9-year-old girl, and she passed.
Oh no.
I've not heard about that.
I don't know if it was last weekend or if it was. It was very, very recent. Definitely sad.
That's really bad.
Oh, that's a good hot dog.
I ate a crafty shop.
The mustard's not going to make it.
Mustard will make it, it's just not going to be quite as sealed.
He just needs to eat like 3 hot dogs right now.
Yeah. So you want me to?
I would like another hot dog, yes, please.
Great.
Mustard's my favorite condiment. I like it on everything.
I mean, I do have some Captain Durst, so maybe
Somewhat.
some Captain Durst bread.
Woohoo!
We're good. It's forming kind of north of us, yeah, and then it'll move east. So we're good here. I'm not saying it couldn't strike here. Yeah, we can hang it. We can find something to do. Ben just likes being on the boat.
Yes, he does. There you go.
Ben's like sitting up next to me in the helm. He's like, I'm living my best life.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Ben's like 5.
Ben likes the boat though, huh?
6, maybe 6.
That was a couple years ago. He's like 7 or 8 now.
We've only had the boat a year.
Good point. We do not have all the cars.
Yeah, but you had the red boat.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
still got the red boat, sort of.
That one was not quite as comfortable.
No.
Be good for creek fishing. Needs a jack plate, but galloping Gertie over here.
Huh?
Are those crickets or cicadas or what is making that noise?
I think there's cicadas. They're saying put the guy in the squad car, turn the heater on high. You're in Texas, or he's in Texas. You don't even have to put the heater on. Just don't leave the AC. Yeah.
Sadly, too many people do that too.
Mm-hmm.
But we find 5 minutes. Like, you realize it's 80 degrees outside, and even at 80, like
Mm-hmm.
in 10 minutes, your car can be 115.
Yeah, Mariner only gets left in the car if it's like 62 or below.
And even then, that's
I'm not even leave the AC on though now.
Mariner gets left in the car a lot with the AC on. People are always like, you leave the car running? Yes, because if I leave the car running all day, I might have burned $5 extra in fuel. Like, it's idling.
Also worth it.
Right. It's idling. My dog could sit in the freaking car with the engine running, AC blaring, and even if it's $10 in fuel, what is it? But it's never $10. It doesn't move that needle at all. And it's always funny, like when I go to see chefs and they're like, "Your dog's in the car?" I'm like, "Yeah." You didn't bring them in? And they go out and they have food for them, they have water for
Oh, that's
Like-
cute.
them. Like every chef is like, they'll go and they'll grab like, "What does he eat?" And I'm like, "He'll eat anything." Well, no. Like, what's his favorite dish? I'm like, "Bacon and eggs," and they'll make bacon and eggs for Mariner.
That's amazing.
Greg and Baylin went to Charlotte to go to IKEA,
oh god,
and
that's a dangerous trip.
they were like, "You need anything?" And I said, "I need you to go buy crispy banh mi and pick me up a banh mi." And they're like, "No." I've come back. I think you've gotten them, have I given you a banh mi from Crispy Banh Mi?
I don't think so.
I know I give
Ah, neat.
a banh mi.
It's Korean.
It's
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like a little meat thing in like a weird?
It's in like a hoagie.
Yeah.
But it's like it's shaved pork is like my favorite. And Joe Doe owns Crispy Banh Mi. He's got several of them in Charlotte, and it is like one of
He's
the
sitting a little low.
best sandwiches.
Maybe
ever. They do seem to be sitting low. Don't fall. There's a lot of people on that boat too.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
7 are adults though.
Well, I know in the medical field you call them adults, but I don't know if I would call them adults.
18 or over. You're an adult then. You don't get to go to the pediatric hospital anymore.
I thought pediatrics would treat you till you're like 21 or 22.
Yeah, they will. A lot of times outpatient. But generally, that's when you transition, like what hospital you're going to. Unless there's a very specific reason.
Whoops.
It would not be treated by the animal specialist.
Okay.
Like, I think sometimes like our congenital or normal patients go to the pediatric hospital for decades and decades because that's where
They're talking about disposing of the guy at a hog farm. Chat's gone really dark on me now.
Louisiana.
Huh?
Actually, hogs would be.
Well, they're in Texas.
They have some big hogs in Texas.
They do.
Y'all got all the ones on Alex's property?
I don't know. They're harder to find, so. That guy just said, "That's cool as shit." He says it's got some dang old spuds.
Not gonna lie, that's legit. So you gonna sit up in Shem Creek?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to Shem. I gotta text him. Let me look at the tides and see what time I gotta get moving tomorrow.
When are you gonna do Alfred?
Alfred's Saturday.
I know when, where. Sorry,
No name.
no name will be good.
Yeah.
Where's that? Is that over by Mountain Shem? Where's that?
No, no name's the one between Fort Johnson and Fort Sumter.
Well, that'll be cool.
What do people consider Morris if you're doing it by boat around the?
Morris is around. Yeah, it's out at the tip of Folly.
Morris has the lighthouse on it, doesn't it? That's Morris.
Yeah. Wappoo Creek tomorrow morning. High tide isn't until 1:30 p.m. Low tide is at 7:40, so I won't be able to get going until. Damn it.
Derek.
I see.
How late do y'all stay here?
We're about to head out. We're not doing anything special today. My friends just came.
Okay.
We cooked some hot dogs. We're gonna call it a day here.
Wait, do y'all sell stuff here?
No, it used to be permitted to sell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we thought y'all were like a hot dog stand or something.
No,
Y'all should get it back and start throwing the skeet too.
yeah, we were throwing skeet over at Wolf Island the other day.
Nice.
Yeah, I took the guy from Whiskey and Whitetails, and we went out there and shot skeet and drank
Oh
whiskey.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
So we're just doing a 31-day live stream on YouTube, building a YouTube presence. So if you want to follow me, it'd help me. The Food Boat on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah. Or on Instagram, it's the Food Boat _CHS.
Just write them down. Write them down. We'll figure it out.
I got it. The food boat
CHS.
Gotcha.
Got it?
Nice.
Did you get the towel?
Yep, I just got notification. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, typically, like if I got extra food, we'll give it away.
Oh, nice.
But today was just a casual day. I had to move it from Limehouse over here, and then tomorrow we're going into Shem Creek to cook with Brett McKee. And
Your hot dog looks good.
she took that picture. So,
Good stuff, man.
all right, y'all take care.
Dude.
Ice cream.
There was ice cream. Yeah, I smoked pineapple and did ice cream the other day.
That was just under.
That's what we should be doing at 21.
Huh?
That's what we should be doing at 21. Forget an apartment. We should have gotten a boat. Sorry, honey.
I don't know what you just said. No idea.
I said we should have invested in a boat when we were 20.
Oh, what?
Invested in a boat when we were young.
Oh, you guys?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like this kind of boat?
No, just any boat.
It's something to get on the water that was semi-reliable.
Yeah.
Semi.
Oh, like you two just when you were younger guys?
Yeah.
To like go hit on girls? Is that what you're getting at?
Make it sound so terrible.
No, I'm not. I'm just being very clear about what you're talking about. You're
My-
saying you're
my
too
ride
old
showed
now
up
to
early.
enjoy the funness of
Eddie's here.
Eddie's at the landing.
Shannon be here soon, so we're good to.
Let me go ahead. So my ride's at the landing. Let me make sure I'm still transmitting. Yeah, my ride's at the landing, so I got to close up. We're going to take care of some stuff today. I'm going to be back out tomorrow. I got to look at the tides and see what's going on. And I got to come up with a plan for Brett because the tides are pretty freaking shady here this week. Not shady, they suck. They suck.
I'm
So
okay at the moment.
when the tides right, I got to be out here.
What?
We're going to be doing shrimp and grits tomorrow. Thanks again, y'all, for hanging out. But I got to scram. So I'll see you. It's a really short one today.
Do you want it?
But yeah, y'all take
I'm
care.
all right at the moment.
Thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, well, we'll get it eaten.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on it.